from SIRT, the Sage Group, Bhopal. Today, I am here in front of you to discuss with you the topic burnout from organization behavior subject of MBA second sem. As you see the picture on the top, the lady is lying on the table on her laptop and the battery is showing discharge. So this means that burnout is the situation when one feels discharged or one feels depressed or one is in the situation where he is not able to do anything. So that is the situation of burnout. Now see the definition of burnout. Burnout is a psychological term for the experience of long-term exhaustion and diminished interest. Other words, a journal wearing out from the pressures of work. See the picture here, the man is holding his hand and he is in the position that he is not able to understand anything. So this is the psychological term which shows your interest has been losing down from the work because the reason can be the pressure of the work or some personal reason can be there. Now, this is the meaning of burnout. Burnout is a general feeling of exhaustion that develops when an individual simultaneously experiences too much pressure and too few sources of satisfaction. It means that the exhaustion is there among the individual, but the simultaneous action is there that with the too much pressure, there is too few sources of dissatisfaction also. Means you are in the pressure, but you are not getting any kind of a satisfaction after completing your work or after completing your job assignment. So basically job burnout is the term comes out of that. So when you are in the job, there could be a kind of a pressure on you. So that is known as job burnout. So it refers to the emotional exhaustion. Why do we say it emotional? Because it is a psychological term which relates to your feelings. Depersonalization and reduced accomplishment sometimes experienced by those who work with people or do people work of some kind. Basically, this kind of burnout is experienced by those who are not able to accomplish his or her targets. So in other words, we can say that job burnout is a mismatch between a person and his or her job or between a person and his or her workplace that is frequently associated with stress. It means that when a person is not right for the right job, then also this kind of a situation arises, or when you are not compatible with the workplace, you are good at your work profile, but you are not compatible at the workplace where you are working, then that situation creates a stress among you which leads to sometimes the cases of burnout. Now mismatches, the word which we have used over here, may occur in the areas of workload, when the workload is high, then individual control over one's work, rewards, and one sense of community at work, fairness and values. So these are the various areas where if the mismatch occurs, so that creates the situation of stress and further the burnout. Now what are the symptoms of burnout? The symptoms which shows that you are in the situation of burnout are these three: exhaustion, cynicism and negative self-evaluation. Exhaustion means feeling drained or lacking the mental and physical energy. Cynicism means evaluating and reacting negatively to any kind of a task given to you at your job place. Then negative self-evaluation, you always evaluate yourself negatively. You always criticize yourself. You always feel that you are good for nothing. So that is the symptoms of burnout. Now this is the curve of burnout which shows you the downward trend. On the x-axis we have sense of emptiness and worthiness, and on the y-axis we have work output and satisfaction. Now see, as we move towards the x-axis or as we move from 0 to other values on x-axis, the work output and satisfaction level goes down. It starts from excessive expectations. Toply we are expecting highly from our work profile. Then we'll do hard work but we'll get the low reward. We increase our effort but we'll not able to get the result. Then no end in sight. Then rage towards others and it leads to the collapse at last. Going through these all steps. when you are not able to get the results, or when you are not able to get the rewards, then it leads to mental and physical exhaustion, then it leads to descent into cynicism, then it leads to feelings of despair and hopelessness, and then it leads to loss of belief in any better future. You believe that you are good for nothing, and at last you collapse like anything. So that is the worst situation of burnout curve. Now, what are the causes of burnout? So these are the various causes of burnout. First is lack of recognition. If you are not getting recognition for your work, if you are not getting any kind of appreciation and reward for your work or incentive for your work, then there are big consequences of failure also. It is often the case that leadership live under constant high pressure to perform perfectly in their work, disallowing mistakes. So these are the big consequences for failure. Then there could be high stress times with low down times. It is expected that workers must work longer hours and handle a more intense workload for a time. Being constantly under high intensity stress harms the body. If you all the time be in the high stress, so that will lead to harm to your body, soul and spirit sometimes, which lead to burnout. Then impossible requirements. If the job's responsibilities exceed the amount of time given to complete them properly, it is really not possible to do the job well. So you should know that the requirement should be possible. The targets which will be given to you should be feasible. Unclear requirements. If the requirements are not clear to you, then also it may lead to burnout. Then poor fit for the job. If you are not fit for the job, if you are not right for the job, if you are not interested in that very particular job, then also it leads to burnout. Then lack of belief in what you do. If you are not believing in yourself that whatever you are doing is correct, when the shifting of the work is much more, if you have shifted a lot of works, that also causes burnout. Now, how do you deal with burnout? These are the 3 R's. First of all, recognize the warning signs, then reverse, undo the damage by managing stress, and then resilience. Build your resilience, hardness to stress by taking care of your physical and emotional health. So these are the 3 R's where we can be able to deal with burnout. That is recognize, reverse, and resilience. Now, this is the difference between stress and burnout. See the stress, emotions are overreactive, whereas in burnout, emotions are blunt. Stress produces urgency and hyperactivity, whereas burnout produces helplessness and hopelessness. Stress leads to loss of energy, whereas in burnout, we just lose our motivation, ideals and hope. Then leads to anxiety disorders. Burnout leads to detachment and depression. Stress is physical, whereas it is emotional. Stress may kill you prematurely, but in burnout, life may seem not worth living. So burnout is the worst situation. So whenever the stress come to you, try to manage it at their end only. At your end only, at that point only. Do not try or do not make yourself to come to that situation of burnout. Now, how will you handle the burnout? The first is follow the passion. Always follow your passion. Do the work which you like. Right, so that is follow the passion. Then schedule breaks should be given in your work. Then educate employees on burnout. You should give the education and training to the employees so that they can be able to manage the stress. Then create a fun environment also while you are working, because that creates motivation as well as that give boost to the employees. Be sure and recognize limits. Always be sure about yourself, as well as you should recognize your limits of work and do not work beyond that very particular limit. Then if you find any kind of a problem at any end, then ask for managerial help. Then always arrange work in team, because you cannot alone do anything. The work can be completed in a team, so that the stress can also be sharing basis, right? So this is the topic of burnout. I hope it will help you out in your future period of time, because it is very important to learn about burnout, not only because of you are in the situation of burnout, but it is basically be helpful in your career also. So thank you all. Thank you so much.